Hello, my name is Rebecca Dudley and welcome to the ASOS Shoppable Hangout. Now today is a very important day, so I hope you're all wearing your favourite pair of Airs as we're celebrating 27 years of the Nike Air Max trainer that we all know and love. So we're going to be celebrating this by showing you the millions of ways that you can wear your Airs, whether it be to work or day wear or even going out. So we're going to be giving you loads of top tips, which is very exciting. So we're at the ASOS HQ today, and I'm joined by Natasha, Wray and Zeba, Lowe, who are both awesome stylists. We're going to have loads of behind-the-scenes action. We've actually installed a spy cam into the ASOS HQ reception, so we can see who's going in and out, what they're wearing, how they've styled up their Air Max, and hopefully we might see a few ASOS models in there too. And stay tuned and keep your eyes peeled as we have a very special guest joining us a little bit later on in the show. Now, it's important to note that we have a shoppable feature. So on the right-hand side of the screen, you'll be able to see the 3 different looks that we've put together: work, day wear, and going out. And if you see anything you like whatsoever, just give it a click and it will take you right through to asos.com and you can just shop away. So you're welcome. So today, I'll just tell you what I'm wearing. I've gone for the Air Max 1s, which are the original style, the first ones that came out. Obviously, this is a more modern twist. I chose these because I just really love the colourway. I love the bright sole, it really stands out. I like how the toe contrasts with the lace area, the metallic tick. Sorry, the metallic swoosh is the right technical term. And you probably can't see, but I love that it's kind of like raindrop wet look kind of texture going on there. I just really like the contrast, and I've teamed up with a floaty tie-dye dress. So that's me, and now I think it's time to introduce you to our amazing stylists. First up, we have freelance stylist Natasha Wray. Hi, Natasha.
Hi, Becca.
Hello. Oh, you look cool. What are you wearing today?
Thanks. Well, let's start with the trainers, obviously. I went for Air Max 90s. I chose all white. I love, well, yeah, all white, one colour. However, the special thing about these is they glow in the dark. And the sole also has sort of a green glow in the dark, which from a performance point of view obviously is great if you're running at night, but also if you're raving at night. I chose some Nike socks, and then my ASOS ripped jeans, which kind of give the illusion of falling off a skateboard look, and an ASOS tiger print top. And I matched my nails to my trainers.
Amazing, you look awesome. Now I'm going to go over to fashion executive of ASOS, Zeba Lowe. Hi, Zeba.
Hi, Rebecca. Hi, how you doing?
Hi, I'm good, thanks. How are you? You excited?
Yeah. Yes, very excited. Yeah, absolutely. So I'll talk you through my look. Oh, thank you very much. I'm trying to match my background.
Yeah, talk me through it.
So my trainers are the 2003 Nike Air Max. What I love about them is they've got kind of a bit of a retro feeling about them, and I've just been informed that this little part here is all laser cut detail, which is amazing as well, so I totally in love with them. And then I've done what we kind of call a bit of a print mashup look at ASOS, and it's kind of really what we love to do with our styling. So I've gone for a full print craziness here, tropical skirt, which is obviously a big trend for spring summer, and then I've got this little dude which looks a bit like Bambi, so I thought I'd add a little bit of fun to it. So yeah, that's my little look.
Well, you look amazing. Thanks so much, ladies. And before we set the challenge, let's just have a look over at the spy cam and see what's going on at reception area. So let's go on to here. Let's go have a little zoom in. Oh, they're boring. Not much going on up there. Let's see. I really like this feature. Basically, it shows you in real time what Air Max, where people are buying the Air Max. So can you see there's loads over up in Europe, popping up over in Australia. Love that. I think that's so cool. Right, enough of reception. Doesn't seem to be too busy. No, over it. Okay, so let's go back to the challenge. Ladies, are you ready? Basically, we have given both stylists 3 of the same pair of Air Max trainers, and they have to style them to the 3 different styles. So basically, we have work, off-duty, and going out. So let's start off with Natasha, and let's go for work first. What have you got for us?
Okay, so workwear. The trainer we were given was the Thea, the Nike Thea. It's got that sort of feminine shape, still kind of quite performance looking, but what I really love about it is a personal sort of thing of mine is like 2 or 3 colours in everything. So I love the grey. I'm a big fan of grey and blue, which is one of my favourite colours. So working from this up, from the trainer up, I chose leather trousers actually. I think leather is kind of the sort of smart version of denim and perfect for work, but still without looking corporate and boring. So these, I love these. They've got zip detail. They're not too tight. They've got that kind of almost like a tracksuit shape, but in a leather. And then to sort of make it sort of chic, but also it's slightly cropped. It's not too long, this top. So it's really chic, black, form-fitting. And then over the top, this sort of dusky blue long coat. I'm always into like a masculine shape. So this is perfect. And then not massive into accessories, but I love these little socks. Falca socks. They're sort of almost, well, they're more like a tight. So it's sort of a nod to old school way of doing workwear, modernised. And then I've just dropped the earrings that I was going to show you. So I've dropped the earrings. They were very small, silver hoops. I'll try and find those. But best of all is this rucksack. So everything, I always like things to look sporty, masculine, and this is perfect. And it looks really expensive, I think, and really chic and cool, but whilst also having a sort of sporty vibe to it. So you're not looking sort of boring corporate workwear. Sorry about the earrings. You can imagine they're small silver hoops.
Amazing, it looks great. Thanks so much. And let's go over to Zeba. What have you got for workwear?
So I also have the same Thea trainer, this little one as a reminder. And one of the trends at ASOS which we're really excited about for spring summer is this whole kind of like head to toe pastel look. So I've kind of picked up on that, and then also what I think is really important is to keep it kind of feminine as well. So I have picked this really feminine and really pretty printed skirt, pleated. And it's a really big thing, pleats for spring summer again, but also what I think is really nice about it is that it's super feminine against the trainer, and I think that's a really nice thing to do when you're kind of like putting a trainer into workwear and that kind of thing. So I also really love the fact that it's got like a little bit of a kind of panel piece to it as well. So I've paired that with this little shirt, which is kind of like, you know, a staple for workwear, and it's really important, you know, to be able to try and take pieces that you kind of would do anyway for workwear and just to try and give them a little bit of a modern edge. So what I really like about it is the cropped part of it, so it sort of feels a little bit more sort of boyish, and I don't know if you can see, but across the collar detail there's a really nice little leather detail as well in the pink. So it's very simple, but kind of like has a nice sort of like fresh feeling to it. So yeah, I'd wear that to work. I might wear that tomorrow or something like that. So yeah, that's my look.
I'd wear that too, it looks awesome. Okay, so let's go on to number 2, which is day wear or off duty. So Natasha, what have you put together?
Okay, so sticking with like a really sort of sporty but also loungy look for your off duty look. Let's start with this skirt, which I think is wicked. So it's sporty because it's got that Airtex fabric, if you can see that. I love black, big fan of black. And although you're having a day off, this is genuinely, I think, a comfortable skirt to wear on a day off. And you can see you get a bit of transparency at the bottom. Yeah, I love this skirt. And then with that, and what I think every girl wants to wear when she's lounging is grey marl sweatshirt. This one's quite small, it's kind of got a crop feeling, which is cool with that skirt, see your waist, but I also think if you went oversized and did a boyfriend sort of look, that would look great as well. A Nike rucksack. I think I chose purple to bring in the shoes, which I've yet to show you, apologies. Here they are. So Air Max 1s, the original. I love these, I love that they're black on black. So maybe you can see there's kind of a black suede, black leather swoosh, and then the sort of cotton black on the toe, and then you get the colour shot on the sole and the tongue, and through the bubble. So yeah, bag that brings out a little bit of colour, but not too much colour, because I like things monotone, as I said. A sock again, I seem to be having quite a moment with socks. And then in here, some sort of John Lennon shaped sunglasses, because on your lounging day off you might be lounging in the sun, or you might be feeling a little bit worse for wear from the day before. And then finally, probably my favourite piece, because I do love denim, is this jacket, which has the rips a bit like my jeans. And then if you look closely, you can see on the back, when you pop your collar, which obviously you do, it says peace. See that? So yeah, it's a very sort of chilled out, still got a sporty vibe, still quite boyish, but ultimately quite a cool look.
Love that. Thank you so much, Natasha. Okay, and let's go over to Zeba. What's your look, number 2? For the day look. What have you got?
Day look, off-duty look. So for my off-duty look, I've picked up on one of the big trends that we're really loving, which is kind of the whole sort of skate girl kind of vibe. So, and also tropical, which is, like I said, something I really love. I'll just show the trainer again as a little reminder. What I really love about these trainers, like Natasha was saying, I love the sort of like black vibe and the whole sort of suede and detail in there, but that little shot of colour. So I've picked up a little bit on that as well. So these are the must-have shorts if you're going to buy any shorts for this summer. It's like the Bermuda shape. What I love about these is they're in the leather, and we're totally obsessed with them in the fashion club at the moment. Well, fashion team, we're all super excited about them. So I've gone for this kind of like really nice sort of luxe Bermuda version in the leather, and then pairing it back with a little tropical Cali tee. And what I really like about this is the fact that it's monochrome. You've got the Cali in the kind of bright tone, and I think that's really important when you're wearing monochrome, to add a little flash of colour. And also it's kind of says Cali, and everyone loves California, which is a good thing. So very sort of like simple head to toe kind of white idea as well, which is again key. And then I've paired it back with a little, I found a little rucksack which picks up on the detail in the trainer, which is really good, and this amazing, can't get enough of these, phone cover, which is, I think it's really important when you're doing something that's very sort of like quite minimal, maybe in colour or shape, to add a little bit of fun detail. So I love this as well. So yeah, that's my off-duty look, perfect for like, you know, a bit of a city feeling, but you could kind of wear that on holiday as well. So I'll put that in there.
Thank you, love it, thank you so much. Okay, so now let's go on to the third round, which is the more tricky one, going out. So Natasha, what have you got for us?
Hey, so I actually always do wear my Nike Air Max to go out, hence choosing a pair that glow in the dark, obviously.
Natasha, I'm just going to quickly stop you there, as I've heard that we've got some action over in the reception area. I think there's a whole load of models there. Let's have a look. There we go. I was hoping we'd get some of this action, and they're all wearing their Air Max. Amazing. I don't know if you guys can spot anyone that you know in there. Oh, they're all cute, aren't they? Can they hear us? Give us a wave, guys. Hey. They all look awesome. Wow, it's all happening down at reception. They're just standing around in their Air Max. Can we see what they've got on? Let's have a look. All sporting nice 90s. Amazing. All right, thank you. Sorry, Natasha, sorry for interrupting you. I got distracted by models. Carry on talking through your going out look.
Okay, so the trainer, again, is an Air Max 1. And this time, you can, if you have a look on this strip here, it's kind of got a kind of iridescent, bluey, pinky thing. So that'll probably pick up really nicely when you're out in the rave or the bar or the club, wherever you like to go. A nice bright pink sole. Again, good when you're dancing, so people can see the bottom. I love that they're white because that'll flash and show up again under the lights. So yeah, these are a pretty nice, slick pair of trainers to go out in. And comfortable when you're dancing all night. So I sort of made it kind of a little bit sexy, but again, I've stuck with my sort of rule of only 2 or 3 colours max. I love this skirt. I think PVC is like having a massive moment in fashion. And also, on a practical basis, if you spill your drink on it, you just wipe it off. So I thought about that, obviously. But yeah, I love grey. I think this is a really sexy skirt, and because it's short, with your trainers. You don't need to worry. I absolutely disagree that you have to wear high heels, A, with a skirt or to go out. I just don't advocate that, so don't worry about that. A cropped t-shirt, again, because I think the way I think about going out is all about dancing, so you don't want to be restricted, still sexy. And then I love gold jewellery. Gold hoops, that's my kind of 90s reference. So we're talking about Air Max 90s. And the gold rings, I would break them up and put one on each finger. So you're getting a flash of gold that way. And then the jacket, again, I think it's kind of chic and cool. And you've got this kind of leatherette, shiny again, detail. So picking up, I like the shine that picks up from the trainers, the skirt, and the coat.
Amazing.
And I obviously think someone else is going to carry my stuff because I didn't put a bag with it, so find a man.
It's fine, find a hot, sexy ASOS model maybe. Yeah. Thank you so much, Natasha. So Zeba, could you show us your final going out look?
So for my going out look, I've kind of done a bit of a 90s thing as well, a bit like Natasha, so we're obviously having a similar idea on this one. So I'll show you the train again actually. So a little reminder of what we're looking at. So what I thought was quite nice in the sense that Natasha was saying as well, like the kind of white detail and kind of picking up on that, and like we were saying before as well, like it's really about just having something that feel really comfortable in and that you can really dance around and have fun with. So I have gone for this whole sort of logo mania, bit of a clash on that one. So I love the fact that Natasha and I both picked the same denim jacket, which is amazing. But so my one is this idea of like playing around with these kind of logos and clashing them together. And I think what's really nice about this is that it's about kind of just having a little bit of fun and keeping it quite free, and also it's sort of like not doing anything that's like feels really going out in a really obvious sense. So, and you can take off your jacket and tie around your waist. The other thing that I think makes everything is perfect, what I think is really right for a 90s look is obviously a bum bag, and this one is incredible because of all the kind of iridescent kind of, I don't know if you can see it, but it's got like these little iridescent oversized sequins on it, which is perfect for clubbing and just putting all your stuff in and not worrying about holding a bag and things like that. And also what I really like about this as well is that you can use it like during the day and you could take it on holiday and something like that as well. So yeah, very 90s. Yeah, I've obviously got a little thing going on. So yeah, that's my little one for that.
Okay, thank you so much, ladies. They all looked amazing. And to you guys watching, I hope that you picked up some tricks and tips there. And I mean, I certainly did. There's quite a few things I wanted to wear there. Now, if you guys have any questions for any of us, whether it be the stylist, for me, or for our special guest a bit later, then make sure you hashtag ASOS Air and ask us whatever you want. So now we're going to go over to the spy cam. Oh, there's nothing going on, is there? Let's have a look. Wow, this is all looking a bit boring. Sorry, guys. Let's go up to the map because that's always exciting. So. Okay. All right. So now it is time to introduce to you our very special guest. I'm very excited to welcome her. Not only has she sold over 12 million records and won countless awards, she also has now designed her own Nike shoe. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jessie J. She'll be coming any minute now. Okay, while we wait for Jessie, let's have another look over at the board. See who's buying what and whereabouts. Oh wow, it's all happening in Europe at the moment. I hope this is because you're watching us. Let's have a look. Europe, UK is popping off. Okay. So, without further ado, can I please welcome multi-award-winning, platinum-selling Jessie J.
Yeah!
Hello, you're here. I thought you were going to leave me hanging.
No,
you look amazing.
Thanks, so do you. Good shoes.
Thank you.
Good Air Maxes.
Yours are awesome as well. Welcome to Air Max Day and our Nike Hangout. You look amazing. Can you talk us through what you're wearing and how you usually style up your Air Max?
Well, obviously I designed these ones, these Air Maxes, and they're around the UK today, so I feel like I kind of based them on that, so I started with these. I'm all about block colour and kind of the whole monochrome thing. Black and white, done my nails white, have a little white kind of hint here. But I just wanted to look sporty, but not like I'm going for a run.
Yeah.
You know, there's that kind of sporty look that's kind of day-to-day sport look, and then there's the whole I'm going for a run. So yeah, this is Alexander Wang. Yeah, I got this in New York last week.
Cool.
Yeah, a little American Apparel top with my favourite cut shape. Yeah.
Nice.
And my own hair.
Your own hair. It looks amazing. It looks so good.
Yeah.
Take a seat and just tell us about. I think, is it right? You're doing a collaboration with Nike.
Yes, I am. I had the opportunity to work with them as kind of getting fit to start with, and kind of did the whole. I need to get stronger. I need to be healthy for my arena tour, which was last year. So it started as that, and then I was like, this is fun. Like, I like working out, and then I did my own app with them, and then I had the opportunity to design my own Air Max, and what a perfect day to launch them, which is on Air Max Day.
Amazing.
So yeah, no, there's this pair, which is this is like the USA kind of shoe. She's got a bird on the front here, and it has a lyric of mine on the bottom that says, "We're flying free like birds in the sky."
Love that.
And then there's my signature inside. So for me, it's kind of a representation of wanting to branch out and go around the world with my music. And then the UK pair have a rose on the front because that's my mum's name. And they have "Together We Can Conquer the World" on the bottom, which is a lyric of a song that I wrote about my best friend. So
wow. And do they come in different colourways? Or
yeah,
is it
so
just
there's two shoes. So there's this one which is red on top, black on bottom, and the other way around is black on top, red on bottom.
Nice.
Yeah, simple trainers, good colours, my favourite colours.
Yeah, well, you're sorted for trainers for life then.
I've got a bit of a collection, yeah.
Have you? How many have you got?
Okay, I've got them in the little IKEA boxes.
Right, stacked them up.
So there's like 5 down, 8 across on 4 walls. How much is that?
I can't do
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Wow, this is happening.
40 times 4, 40, 80, 120, 160.
160, yeah. 160
It's on one wall and then there's double wall.
Oh, wow. Jesus.
That's a lot of shoes.
That is a
But
lot.
that's all my shoes. So 160 on one side is all trainers.
Wow.
So I think that's what I want people to know, that I'm not just working with Nike just because I'm working with Nike. I genuinely love trainers, and on stage I wear trainers. I've always been a fan of kicks and the new stuff that's coming out. Not always good taste, I admit. There's been some times when I've rolled out in bright green, sparkly, glitter, gel bit on the side. But no, we all have our moments.
Yeah, for sure. Well, they look awesome.
Yeah, thank you. So do yours.
Thank you. Well, thank you so much for
orange.
joining us.
Yeah, it's good,
and I hope you enjoy the rest of your Air Max day.
I will. I'm going to be running around London today, giving out more trainers. So
Are you?
fingers crossed we make more of the locations that are secret, because we've missed a few because of traffic.
Can you give us a hint for the next one?
Oh, the next one isn't here. Imagine that was it. But it's where I grew up, where I was born and bred, East London. So head to East London if you're seeing this right now.
East, all right.
And that's where I'm hoping that there's no traffic. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
No, pleasure.
Let's get out. You look awesome.
Thank you. Nice to see you
luck.
guys.
Thank you. Jessie J, everyone.
Bye.
Okay, so now it is time to chat to our ASOS insiders. So we should have Lexi from Fashion Filth. Are you there, Lexi?
Oh, hello. I should be here now.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
How are you? You excited for Air Max Day?
A little too overexcited, but that's all good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm loving it. Jessie J's been here. Day made.
Right, I know. I'm like starstruck.
She looks awesome as well. So can you talk us through your Max and what you're wearing today?
Yeah, so I'm going to take my shoe off to kind of make it a little bit less awkward. But these are the Air Max 90 Essentials that I'm working with today, and they've got a pop of pink, hence my bright pink sweater. I've got my ASOS ripped jeans on, because, you know, love a bit of ASOS. And I've styled it just with, like, lots of rings and a bit of a thick chain. I like to kind of keep it simple when I'm wearing my trainers, but add some colour. So, yeah.
Nice. Well, you look wicked.
Thank you very much.
And now let's go over to Gracie from the Ugly Face of Beauty. You there, Gracie?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good, I'm good, thank you. Excited.
Good. So, what are you wearing today, and how have you styled up your trainers?
So my Air Max are these ones. They're Air Max 90s. They've got like pink, purple, orange in them. And I'm wearing just an ASOS basic tee, some black jeans, which I can't really show you, but they're just plain black jeans, and then a denim shirt, rings, crazy hair, cash.
Love the hair. It's awesome. Is that natural?
Thank
Is it
you.
all like that naturally?
Yeah.
Jealous. Okay, so girls, I believe you have some questions for our stylist.
I do. Hi, Natasha. Hi, Zeba. I'm going to aim this at Zeba. So Jessie said that she loves to wear trainers at all times, and if she decided at a red carpet event that her feet were killing her and she wanted to put some trainers on, you had to style her, say, for like an after-party kind of type thing, what would you do?
That's a good question. I would probably go for something like a really full-on gown. It sounds a bit kind of like, but you know, like full-on sparkles, something maybe like in a cami style, so it has like a little bit of flash of skin at the top. But I think what's really nice, if you look at the Chanel Couture collection, which is like, it's like that bit, it's like this idea of like, it's this idea of like full sparkles, and what's really nice about it is like you have your little train kind of popping out and it looks really, really good. I think what's really important is to make sure like the colours work well, so like, you know, I was saying earlier on about the workwear look and that kind of idea about like head to toe pastels, or maybe sort of like one tone or something like that. But I'd still go full sparkles. I think that's amazing with trainers, and definitely.
Well, I'd love to see it. I would definitely love to see it. Let's hope that maybe Jessie gets inspired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe, hopefully, yeah.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Cool. And Gracie, have you got a question?
Yeah, this one is for Natasha. Hi, Natasha.
Gracie.
Hi. My question is, do you have a pair of trainers that brings back a particular memory?
Well, Air Max bring back memories of mid-90s and raving, definitely. Yeah. And also, actually, I have to say, I used to run a lot, and I had to stop because my knees got hurt. And then 2 years ago, I was gifted a pair of free runs, and I went off and ran for 45 minutes. And since that day, 2 years later, I now wear Flyknits. I've never had, touch wood, any knee pain. So those original, they were bright pink. They've got a hole in the toe, but I've kept them, and they're a really nice memory.
Oh, cool. Thanks for answering my question.
Cool. Do you guys have any more questions?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and ask Tash a question.
Okay.
Jessie was saying that like the sports look can kind of be associated with like running and stuff, or the kind of polar opposite, maybe urban wear. How would you go about styling something like trainers, Air Max trainers, but kind of trying to gravitate away from looking like a jogger?
Is that to me?
Yes.
Well, genuinely, I actually do think you can wear Air Max with pretty much any cut, because they've got the silhouette is not an obtrusive, you know, your ankle is exposed, so you can still get a nice line on your leg. But to avoid looking like a jogger, well, I guess the obvious thing to do is wear a skirt or a dress, because only a real weirdo would jog in a skirt. And actually, my favourite way of like smartening up my Air Max is to wear with a leather skirt. So maybe like a knee length or below the knee, like a maxi. In fact, actually, I was in the ASOS fashion cupboard before we went live, and there's an amazing white leather, it's kind of, a maxi, almost A-line, white leather skirt that I would 100% buy and wear with my Air Max. And instantly you'll look modern, cool, not too formal, but you definitely won't look like a jogger.
Well, I'll keep an eye out for that kind of styling, and thank you very much for answering the question.
Welcome.
Cool. Do you guys have any questions for me that I can answer?
Yeah, I've got one for you.
Oh, okay.
This is basically, if you could design your own range of trainers, what would you choose? Like colours, style, etc.
That is a good question. Well, for Air Max Day, I just designed some IDs, and they were Air Max Lunar Hyperfuse, so they're awesome. They're really modern looking, and I went for like Jamaican flag colours because that's kind of like my mum's heritage, so it kind of hold it quite close to my heart. And I got them through yesterday, and they looked awesome. So I'll probably do something like that. Maybe even like go through the different flags, but just like not too in your face. Like I kept it quite subtle. So maybe I'll do cool. Definitely, it'll be a range of Air Maxes,
Yeah. Thank you.
Cool, no worries. All right, thanks so much, guys. And to the viewers watching at home, if you have any questions for any of us, just remember to hashtag ASOSAir. Okay, so let's go over to the spy cam. and see if there's anything happening. No, dead. There is a lady all in black and some good-looking men. Stylist, yeah. No, enough of that. So let's go over to the questions that you guys have sent in. I don't know how to use this. Okay, so at Rosie X Stevens says, it's my birthday and Nike Air Max Day. We wish me happy birthday. Happy birthday, Rosie Stevens. Hope you're having a good day. And I hope you're wearing your Nike trainers. If not, go and put them on right now. But have an awesome one. And then let's go over to at Nick Jones 1988, who says, Becca, you're a cool gal. Thanks. What's your life motto? Well, that's a good question. Life motto. I kind of like to live by a few different things. I really like, there's a Bob Marley lyric, wake up and live, which I really like. It's just like, wake up and make the most of your day and just like be happy and enjoy it. I try and live by work hard, play hard. Sometimes when I'm working really hard, I do not have the energy to play hard, but I'd like to keep that in my mind just to try and enjoy myself. Okay, and the next question is from at Helen Parsons 11, who asks Zeba. Zeba, I'm quite girly. What's the best way to girl up my Air Max?
So she's quite girly already. Is that what she said? Sorry. I feel like I'm still sort of saying the same things, but I think it's about colour. So I think like if you're sort of like wearing like something like a trainer and like a Nike, that kind of thing, I think it's really important like to try and sort of, the best way to do it is probably about colour. So keep to pastels, keep to like really soft fabrics as well, which is kind of really nice. So like if you go for something like chiffon or something like that, that will always make anything sort of feel quite girly. But I think the kind of idea of like a trainer against like chiffon's kind of cool as well. So it feels kind of like a different way of approaching it. So yeah, I'd also keep like nice soft tones, nice sort of soft fabrics like chiffon and that kind of thing would be good. Yeah, that's what I kind of suggest, I imagine. That's what I'd wear anyway.
I hope that answered your question, Helen. And let's go to at Law Mary Smith, I hope I pronounced that right, who asked, Becca, what's your favourite pair of Air Max? Oh, I don't like that question because I really like them all. I love the Air Max 1s that I'm wearing today, but I do have like, I think the 90s hold a special place in my heart. I think they're really flattering. Like the heel, it almost seems like it has a wedge. I guess it's because of the thicker section, but I don't know. I think I'll go for the 90s for sure because they're very wearable, they're very London, and they're really current as well. So I think they're my favourites. That being said, actually, there are some really awesome old school, mixture of old and new trainers all around me. I don't know if you guys have noticed in the Hangout. So we've got some 90s here. We've got the, I think these are the 95s, which they then started to call the 110s because of the price range. We've got 2003s, which I think Zeba's wearing as well, which is pretty awesome. And then we've got a couple of 180s back here. There's so many, like I love them all. Actually, I really like the 180s. I feel like these are some of my faves as well, but they're just really, really hard to get. So yeah, that's me going off on a tangent there, but yeah, as you can see, there's a whole range of different Air Max other than the ones in the 90s, but I think those are probably my favorites. Okay, so let's go to, I don't know how to pronounce his name, at SHN, Shin Shin Shin, who asked Natasha, what's the most obscure place you've ever worn your Air Max? Good question.
Obscure. That is a good question. I'm just going to have a quick think of all the obscure places I've been. One of the most interesting places I've been was probably Reykjavik in Iceland, because it was a bit like being on the moon. So that, and also probably some quite obscure house parties that I can't really remember.
Well, I hope you didn't get them dirty. I hope you looked after them.
I did get them dirty, but I washed them. They're machine washed brilliantly.
Oh, good to know. Thank you all for your questions. I hope that you got your questions answered. Now, that's all we've got time for, unfortunately. I hope you've all had fun. So let's say thank you and goodbye to Natasha. Bye, Natasha. Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
And thank you and goodbye to Zeba. Bye, Zeba.
Bye.
And thank you and goodbye to Lexi and Gracie. Thank you so much, ASOS Insiders. Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right, so that is it from me, unfortunately. I hope you've picked up some awesome tips and tricks on how to wear your Nike Air Max trainers. Thank you so much for tuning in. I've really enjoyed it. And remember, if you want to show us how you style your Nike Air Max trainers, just remember to hashtag ASOS Air. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good day. Bye.